People are continuing to spend more on vacations despite inflation, and high demand means you need to book early.
Yeah, travel expert Janine Tornatore joins us now to break down the 2023 travel forecast and what we should book now. So what is it looking like this year when it comes to travel?
High demand. It's going to be busy. Global tourism is expected to rise by 30% this year.
Really?
So, people are out there. It also means rising prices, though.
Yes.
High demand means prices are up. So, and that's kind of on everything right now. You were talking about eggs. It's across the board. So people should expect to pay more this year. But look, there are certain things that you should be booking early in the year. So there's three categories I wanted to talk about today. The first is this idea of outdoor travel, which we saw boom during the pandemic. Everyone wanted to be outdoors, and it has not slowed down. People just love this adventure travel and seeing these major landmarks like national parks. So what a lot of people don't realize is in January, this is the time when the National Park Service opens up their online reservation system specifically for all those great lodges, the campsites that are in the national parks, because they run that. They fill up by the end of February. So if you want to go to Yellowstone or Yosemite or Smoky Mountain National Park and you want to stay inside those parks at some of those great places, you need to book them now.
Okay. And then you also talked about international travel just a few minutes ago, how it's back in a big way.
International travel is back in a big way. We saw last summer Europe was just booming. Everybody was in Italy and in France, and it's going to be even bigger this summer is what is predicted. So what you need to think about now is when you want to travel. Summer is going to be expensive. Plane tickets are already really expensive for those destinations. So think about those shoulder seasons, which are spring and fall. We're actually taking our family to Italy over spring break this year.
We're doing Europe and spring break too, because it was so expensive in the summertime.
And it's nice too because you don't have the crowds. You have much more mild weather, so you can really enjoy a lot of those sites that come summer are just going to have massive lines. So think about booking those now, and also right now in January is when a lot of those big tour companies that have the big guided tours have a lot of their discounts in play. So now's a good time now if you want to book those big group tours.
And cruises?
And it's going to be the year of the cruise. We've seen all these major cruise lines like Carnival having new ships and new experiences. Carnival just launched their celebration right over the holidays. They have another one coming out in the spring, the Venezia, which is an Italian-themed ship that's going to be going out of the Port of New York. Another one, the Jubilee, at the end of the year. So all these new ships, people are seeing them and all these cool experiences, and they want to experience them. So what you need to know about cruising is right now, in January through mid-February is what the industry calls the wave season. This is when all the major cruise lines put out their huge promotions and sales for the year. So now's the time to get on that and book. And then for people that want those summer seasonal cruises like Alaskan cruises and European cruises that really only happen during the summer, this is the time to book those now as well.
What do you say to anybody who's trying to save money this year as they travel?
Well, I think you have to get a little bit creative in the way you save. So a couple of tips there. One is really think about the experience you want to have this year, not necessarily the destination. Maybe you want a beach vacation. There's over 200,000 miles of coastline in the world. Maybe you don't go to, Florida or those really popular ones. Maybe think outside the box a little bit. So what kind of experience do you want to have? We're also seeing a lot of people blending the work and leisure trips now. So maybe you're going on a work trip and you're getting your airfare paid for, and you want to stay a few extra days. You already have that partially paid for. So a lot of people with the flexible work arrangements now are able to do that. So that's one way to save. And then this last one I really like. It's the idea that you can book your airfare now, but know that you can rebook it without penalties later. So one of the rare upsides that kind of came out of the pandemic was that most of the major airlines eliminated their change in cancellation fees. So go ahead and book that airfare if you want to take that big summer European vacation or whatever it may be. Lock it in now, but then go on something like Google Flights and set those price alerts. If you see the price drop, you can rebook that airfare, hold on to that credit, the difference, and maybe use that for another flight down the road. You're not going to be paying that $150 change in cancellation fee that in years past you would typically have to pay.
That's good. I thought that went away. I didn't know that was still even available.
What do you think about travel insurance real quickly?
I'm always saying that, look, travel insurance can be really good. I got this question a lot, especially with all that happened over the holidays, and people are like, did my insurance cover that? If you're going to buy travel insurance, you need to read the fine print and you need to understand exactly what is covered. So there's the premium travel insurance that's really kind of cancel for any reason. And in my opinion, that's the one you really want these days.
So you're going to have to spend the extra money if you want that, though. All right, Janine, thanks so much for joining us. You can follow her on The Outside Insider on social media, JMT Tornatore on Twitter, and theoutsideinsider.com is the website. Thank you.
Great to be here.